Grand Rising. Today I want to talk about three fundamentals that I learned from self-love. Three fundamentals that I learned from self-love. If you do enjoy self-love and spiritual development videos, make sure to subscribe. I'm going to upload videos every Thursday. Imagination creates all reality. Throughout this spiritual journey, we're all having the human experience. Sometimes we can dwell in this 3D world or this third frequency, and then we forget that we're actually fourth dimensional. So, in order for us to change the 3D world, we must change it from the fourth dimension. So, you do this with your imagination. You are a spirit. So your imagination is spiritual sensation. So you're going to sense it first in the spiritual world or the fourth dimension before you will ever see any changes in the third dimension. Are you with me? When it comes to loving yourself, you must do these certain fundamentals in order for you to succeed. If everybody is yourself pushed out, if everybody is a fragment of you, then you must begin with you. So the number one thing that I want to talk about is going to be don't run from your problems. So through my personal experience, every time that I ran from a problem, the problem got bigger or it chased after me. It doesn't matter who I dated. It doesn't matter where I went. I still seen the same problem because the problem was within me. And you don't become in life what you want. You become who you are. So God's name is I am. This is who you are. This is your consciousness. If you remove your first and your last name, if you remove everything that you own in this world, this 3D world, you're left with I am. And this is your consciousness. Your consciousness is the one and only reality. So you must be conscious of how you're loving yourself if you want to have a lovely outer world. Do not run from your problems. This includes people, finances, health, and relationships. So you might try to break up with somebody and then date somebody else, and they're going to remind you of the same person. And then you go to somebody else, and they're going to remind you of the same person. Well, these people are aspects of you. They are mirroring everything that you think. So if you're thinking, there's never any good females out there, there's never any good guys out there, then that's exactly what you get. If you're concerned about your health, are you working too much? I'm a prime example of that. I've learned lessons of working way too hard, and then I had to stop working because I was working too hard. So that's lack of faith in self. Finances. Maybe you need some money. You're worried too much. Okay, do not run from that problem. What do you need to do in order to put yourself in a better position? You must begin to love yourself. So everything out there, people, finances, health, relationships, these are all guides. These are your guides telling you what you need to work on. So if you run away from it, you're not going to learn the lesson. Sometimes the universe gives you no choice. It stops you dead in your tracks, and you have no choice but to learn the lesson. But before you get to that point, let's consciously think of what we're doing. So number one, don't run away from your problems. Number two, you must reflect. You must observe. You must revise your days. So write down your conflicts. Number your paper 1 through 10. What's bothering you? Who's bothering you? More than likely it's a person. So who's bothering you? What is it about this person that gets under your skin? Write it down. Once you write these things down, you're actually admitting, you're actually confessing. So you must confess your sins. Your sins are when you don't believe it's possible to your subconscious mind. That's a sin. You don't believe it's possible to God. So you fall short of the mark. So write it down. This helps you to admit and confess to it because you're not perfect, and that's okay. You don't have to be perfect, but you must acknowledge of the mistakes that you have made. You must step back, look at it from an outer point of view. This is going to help you release these negative emotions that you're manifesting again. If you're constantly saying that there's no good partners out there for you, then you have a disbelief within you. Because there's billions of people in this outer world having the same experience as you, and I'm sure there's one that's the right one for you. But you keep speaking it into existence, saying, there's nobody out there for me, there's nobody out there for me. And then you manifest it again, and you say, see, I knew it, there is nobody out there. And then you laugh it off, ha, ha, ha. But if you keep thinking about it, you're going to reinfect your subconscious mind with that event, and it's going to happen over and over and over. So number 2, reflect and write it down. This is going to help you release those negative emotions. Number 3, this is a hard pill to swallow for most of you. Be honest with yourself. Be completely honest with yourself. Are you still doing those things that you said you were going to do in January? It is now August. You promised yourself in January that you were going to do something. Are you doing it now? Be honest with yourself. If you're not, that's okay. You can always pick up from today, right now. So you can lie to others. You can lie to your friends, your family, co-workers, yourself. But at the end of the day, the world is reflecting exactly who you truly are. So everything, life, is going to mirror back. It is simply a shadow of what's going on in your mind. So you must be honest with yourself if you want to change the outer world. If you want to change your life, you must change your concept of yourself. So be completely honest with yourself. This is part of self-love. Acknowledging the fact that you need to work on yourself. That is you being a stronger person. Do not hide from your emotions. Be honest with yourself. So you must heal from the past right now, and then start loving yourself today. So again, really quick, step 1, don't run from your problems. They are just simply your guides. Step 2, reflect. Write down your conflicts and then confess to all your shortcomings. 3, be honest with yourself. You deserve everything. So why not be honest with yourself and go ahead and start fixing it today? Are you with me? You deserve all the lovely things out here in this human experience, but you must go inward. You must commune with yourself and do the internal work. It doesn't have to be physical work because the physical world is only a reflection of your mind. There's really no outside world, to be honest with you, and I'll make a video about that in the next couple of weeks or so. But these are 3 lessons that I learned from self-love, and I learned that once you begin to love yourself, the outer world will mold, and it will show you everything that you've been working on. Sometimes it happens overnight. You may wake up in the morning and you may feel energetic. You may feel electric. You may feel alive again. You look in the mirror and you're smiling for the first time in months, years. This can happen overnight. But remember, you didn't run from your problems. You didn't avoid your problems. And you didn't lie to yourself for just 2 or 3 weeks. You've been doing this for your entire lifetime. You've been watching your parents lie to themselves. You've been watching your grandparents lie to themselves. So you picked up on those things. So now that you are the curse breaker and you are the one that's going to actually overcome these things, you're going to break these chains. You can start today. So when you go to bed tonight, Tell yourself that you are loved. Tell yourself that you deserve love, and tell yourself that you are nothing but love. Because love is the highest frequency in this world. And then gratitude. But for right now, let's focus on self-love. Self-love is everything, and you deserve the best. Make a list of 10 things that you would love to do for the rest of the year. It doesn't matter what it is. If you want a house, a car, if you want an animal, if you want pets, if you want your health back, you want better finances, you want to travel the world with your friends, you want to start your own business, you want to get a promotion, you want to help homeless people, you want to start a charity. It doesn't matter what it is. If you love yourself enough, if you're still listening to this video and you love yourself enough, write 10 things down that you desire to do, and then come back, drop it on this video, drop a comment in this video, and let me know all of the things that you got back. It doesn't matter if you got to come back in 6 months, if you've got to come back in a year from now. Let me know. Keep me posted. But the choice is yours. Where the mind goes, the feet soon will follow. Make sure to stay tuned towards the end of this video. I do have 2 amazing recommended videos for you to watch. Life is good. If you did like this video and it resonates with you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Go out there and use your gifts and make life happen. Peace.